Hello and welcome back to The Broken Doll. Now today I'm coming to you with a different little story, I guess we can say, where I am in my doll restoration. I bought this doll the other day. Isn't she has a cute little face. This doll is made by Lee Middleton, and then it says Reva on the back, which I think it stands for Reva Chic. So maybe they had something to do with one another with this doll. But anyways, she's from 2000, and here's her body right there. Now, her hair was kind of mucked up a bit, and so anyways, now why am I showing you these products here? I am not trying to sell these to you by no means. I am trying them out. That's what I'm doing so that I can tell you what I think of them. Now, I've watched several other programs where, YouTube things where I've seen people use this stuff, and they talk very high of it. So I'm going to give you a very reasonable understanding of this. One of the things I'm going to say to you is this stuff is a little pricey, and I'll tell you why I feel it's a little pricey. It's because of the size bottles they are. Now, I haven't went through them to see how long it's going to last me. Maybe I'll get my money's worth out of it. I'm not too sure yet. But to me at this time, and I'm going to review it again at the end when I'm done some of the products and I've used them quite a bit, I will give you then what I really think then. Were they really expensive? At this time, that's what I feel at this time. And then we'll determine that later on, a little bit more later. And I'll see how well, as I'm going through my dolls and I'm restoring them, I'm going to be washing Barbie doll hair up, a lot of stuff here. But I did buy some of this stuff by Twin Pines. Okay, I'm not getting paid by them. I'm just curious because I've had people on here saying, you got to try it, you got to try it, you got to try it, you got to try it. I've had people tell me, and I've also watched YouTube videos where I see them using it. Now, I washed your hair. My problem is, I think why I'm expressing this the way I am, I don't want to see doll restoration becoming a rich person's desire. I want it to become something where you can just go to the store shelf and buy stuff. But if this stuff really works as great as what it says it does, I'm going to try it out and we're going to see. Now, I've used the Perk. This here I use for washing clothes with. Now, did it clean? Yes, it did. Did it clean wonderfully? Yes, it did. But I didn't find it up and over the top that you can't do with dish soap or with any other type of stuff. I've used many other products and got the same result as I did with this. It works. It does work. My clothes were clean. So, that being said, I wish that this was a bigger bottle for the money that I spent. I'm going to go through this bottle with all the clothes I've got to wash. I've got a lot of clothes to wash, and I don't know if I want to keep putting out this money on the amount of money and for the amount of product I get. I wish I could get a bigger bottle of it. Does it work? Yes. But did other things work just as well as this? Yes. And my clothes came out just as clean. I have to determine to myself, because a product works good and cleans your clothes, is it worth it? If it's doing the same thing it's a cheaper product can do, I got to really weigh that out. And like I say, I don't want this to become a rich person's sport type of thing. So I'm trying to keep it where I can even afford. I'm on a fixed income now. I'm not strapped or anything, but the thing is, I got to be careful. But am I trying this stuff out? Yes, I am. Now, I haven't tried none of these yet. This is called the Stinker. They're supposed to take the stink out of your dolls. I have some dolls some plastic dolls that are breaking down from the 1950s, and I want to try this stuff out and see if it takes the odor out. I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. This here is for just cleaning your dolls. So if you have something sticky, maybe. I'm going to try it. We're going to see. I have other products here. I have Goop. I have other products that work just as well and cheaper, and I get a bigger tub of it, and it goes a long ways. Is it going to do something up and over? That's what I'm looking for. Here is a stubborn stain remover. They say this is great on taking spots out of vinyl dolls. Gonna try it. I haven't tried it yet. I can't tell you what I think of it yet. Am I getting the bang for my buck? That's another thing that I'm looking at. Now today I used the shampoo. Worked very well. What I did like about it, I'm going to tell you right now, is that when I went to rinse it, her hair rinsed out beautiful. It fell right out of the doll's hair. Not like if you're using a dish soap. Sometimes you can see remnants of it still in there and you got to go back and rinse it again, and you think you've rinsed it really well and you still see something, it's a few bubbles in there, and you're back rinsing it again. This I didn't have that with. It wasn't as bad. Now I didn't use a detangler because I need a spritz bottle. Thought I bought some, but I didn't. So anyways, I think it's been something I've been thinking about and just didn't do it. Need to buy some little spritz bottles. I'll get to the buck store. But I do have my brushes here. I did wash my doll's hair, and I am going to now Let me get my brushes out here. I'm going to wire brush her. Now, what I didn't like about this doll was when I got her is that her head flopped. So I took off her head, and that's the only reason. Otherwise, I would have kept her head on her body, but it was flopping around, and she needs more stuffing up by her neck to hold her head up, because she's got a very heavy head. So, like I said, I am not knocking the products by no means. I just don't know just yet what this product is going to do. So, at this time, how long it's going to last me, am I going to get the bang for my buck? And that's what I'm looking at. So, we'll see. We'll see. Because you got to remember, I'm Canadian, and I have to look at exchange and duty when I brought this stuff over. So, I got all that on top of the price. Now, if you're in the States where you can buy it, you'll just pay for the product and the shipping. Not here. If you're buying it internationally, you're going to be looking at the exchange on your dollar, and you're going to be looking at the duty coming into your country. That's where it changes things, okay? So remember that right there. But let's take a look at this. We're going to brush her hair out. Actually, I like to get underneath some of this hair. Just kind of... She's a cute little doll. When I seen her, I got it at the Salvation Army. $5. That's what I paid for her. I looked her up online. I couldn't find her, but I found ones very close to her. And these dolls go for a little clip. Nothing extraordinarily, but they do have some value. They do sell for, like, some of them are, make it like her, how she came. We're going for $50, $60, some of them. And I was looking at if some of them had sold for $50, $60. And they did. So there is some value to these dolls. You know, so she's got little stickers all throughout her hair. Some child put stickers in her. And I'm trying to, here, let's get this over here. Okay, does she have bangs? Yes, she does. She does have bangs. Okay, there they are right there. So we need to get them. Now she did have sewn into her hair, so I do know it's manufactured. She had a pink ribbon. I do have the pink ribbon. I'll keep it for her. But right now she's going to be putting on a yellow outfit today. She's going to be wearing a summery yellow outfit. I'm going through my clothes to find out what fits her. I thought maybe some of my 18-inch clothing would fit her. No, it doesn't. And I thought maybe the 18-inch, she has the same length in foot as the American Girl, or the 18-inch doll, you want to say. But her instep is very thick, and it stops her from putting on the shoe. So, that being said, I had to go to some of my vintage shoes, and I found that the vintage shoes fit her very nicely. So, okay. Now, her hair wasn't too ratty or anything of that sort. I wish I could use that detangler on her. They say to put it on while the hair is wet. I could wet her hair later and try that out on her, but I think it's really nice to try once the doll's hair. I do have some more of these dolls that Janet gave me that I do want to clean up and get them looked after. So I'll use it then, and I'll get, in the meantime, some little spritz bottles here. Oh, see, there's some tangles in her hair, just a few. But she's looking rather nice, so I think we're doing pretty good here by her. So there we go. She has that typical little haircut that I even had when I was a little gal. Alright, so we're looking pretty good here. Yeah, I think this was tied back with a little bow of some sort. Some type of a little ribbon back this way. So we're going to put something yellow in her hair and tie that back. So there's her bangs there. So they look pretty good. And good. Okay. So what are we going to do in the meantime? Well, the next thing is to put some more stuffing into her neck area here. Let's do that. I have my fluff here. There's my fluff. Here's my body. We need to get her a little stiffer in there. Now this is a little bit of a heavier fluff than what she's got already, and I like to use it especially around the neck area. I pick this stuff up at the thrift stores all the time. I'm gonna just try her head on that. See how she sits. See how much better she sits all of a sudden when you get that on her. But see, she's got some creases in her body. This is what happens to these dolls. They understuff them, and then their heads flop around. They put in what they feel, and it settles as the child plays with the doll. And then you got this doll that is just flopping around its head, and it doesn't look right. So see how much I'm putting in here. There we go. I think that looks better on her already. Even her shoulders are sitting up taller, you know. So she's a 20-inch doll. She's about 19, 20 inches. Oh yeah, we need her. This is from the Buck store. That's what these are. I do have the reborn type ones, but I'm trying to save those back. And this will work just, oh, wrong way. Gotta go this way. Had it in backwards. And what do I mean by that I had it in backwards? Well, you want it so that the knobby here is sticking out. That knobby needs to stick out. Okay? So you're going to start it first. Okay? You don't want to go too far because you got to remember you got to get that neck in there. You're going to do this one-handed. This is where you can get a little, just keep pulling till you get that into that groove. There's a groove there that you want it to fit into. Yeah, is it going in there? When you can't squish it anymore, that's when you go, okay, that's it. Now she's holding her head. Oh yeah, a lot better. Before her head went right back. You can still see where there's that, look at that crease right there. See that? That bothers me. I hope that's enough in there for her. You know, that she can hold that head when she stands. Now let's make her stand. Oh yeah, she's holding her head up. Okay. As long as she can hold that head up. Yeah, she's holding that head up very nicely. She's like a toddler. Like, to me, she's like a 4 or 5-year-old. She's supposed to represent. Okay, we're going to sit her down again. Her legs are nice and tight. Her arms are nice and tight. Everything else is... Oh, yeah, she's holding her head very nicely now. Look at that. Her head was just flopping forward or backwards all the time. All right, so we're going to clip this here now. So let's get right in there. There we go. Now this one does stick out just a little bit more. If I was to sell this doll, I would put in the reborn one, okay? I would not keep it with just that sticking out, because that can be sharp. And I would put a reborn one in, and oh, she's cute. Oh, she's a cute little thing. So let's look at her hair. I didn't look at putting anything in her hair at this time, so we're going to have to. This is something I'm going to have to deal with here. Let's see what we can find up here. Oh, there we go. Maybe in my ribbon section here, we can find something for her. If not, I got ribbon down below, some yellow ribbon maybe we can put on, because I'm using yellow today for her. And we want something yellow. Oh, nothing. I have this gold one, but I'm not too hip on that. Let me see what I got down here. Down in my ribbon. Okay. Oh, yeah, gotta bring the world down. Oh. Alright, let's see what we got here. Here's my ribbons. I got ribbons, ribbons, ribbons. Let's see if I got anything yellow. I was finding that I was looking for... Oh, here we go. Here's a nice yellow. Let's try that one out. Now, I'm going to just tell you here, all my ribbons come to me pretty much used. Now, I do have some from the Buck store. I do have some from Michael's, but they either come used or they come to me on sale. That's how I do them. Alright, so just let you know that. I'm always looking for deals. And that's what it's about. So we got some yellow. So let's get her outfit here. And I got her outfit down here. Of course, it's got to be on the opposite side of my pathway here. Oh, there we go. Got it. Where's her shoes? Right here. So I had to go into my vintage shoes. I found her a little pair of vintage shoes for her. So she's going to put on this little yellow. Now you're not going to see this duck on her. I just want the yellow sleeves. So what are you seeing? Are you seeing me dressing her? Yes, you are. Okay. So here we go. we are. Let's go over here to this sleeve over here. There we go. And we want this to, now it's not going to quite come up around her neck area, but now this, it fits, but it's a fit on her. Just, it's fitting her. Alright, so we got this looking pretty good on her. I don't need to pull that straight down. Okay. There we go. She's got those really beautiful eyes. Beautiful little smile. 2 little teeth up there. I found ones close to her, but they didn't have the 2 little teeth. And that, I was looking, so I got an idea how much she's worth in value and everything. I wiped her down already. She just needed a, I can still see some dirt I missed right there. I'll have to go back over that part of her heel. Thought I got everything. You think you always do, but there's always another place. Now I found this. This is a little vintage outfit that I had. I bought this, a couple of these up, or maybe it was given to me. I can't remember. Where I find a lot of, some stuff I find myself, some stuff is given to me. She could have used a pair of little panties, but I don't have any at this time. I pulled out for her. Later on we can get her some. There we go. And there we be. Oh, she's cute. Oh, it's a cute little outfit on her. Little romper on her. This is why I want it for her sleeves. That's all. So, there we go. Oh, that's cute. Now what we need is my scissors, and we can cut her some ribbon for her hair. Where's my scissors? Scissors, scissors, scissors. Who's got the scissors? They're always laying around here, but when I want them, I can't find them. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Sometimes I have scissors sitting here. And of course not. Oh, here we go. Yep, I got scissors. Okay. So I want a nice little ribbon for her, so let's just take some of her hair. We can tie it up in a bow. Oh, gee, come on. What has gone on here? When you want it to go right, it doesn't. Okay. Let's try this again. There we go. Great big bow in her hair. Oh, that looks cute. Oh my goodness, it ever looked cute on her. Now, she doesn't necessarily need shoes, but I do have a pair here for her. And I want to put them on her. These are just a little pair of those little 1960s, 70 type shoes, but they fit her. That's what I like about them. They do fit her, and they fit her quite nicely. So let's just lay her down while I put on her dirty heel. I didn't get both her heels. I missed. I have to go back over those heels again. There we go. But right now, there we go. We'll hide those dirty heels up. Oh, isn't she cute? Cute as a button. I love her. Love her look. Look at that nice look on her. I never had one of these dolls before. I didn't even know they existed. Like a lot of dolls, I just stumble across